So I walked in, and first of all, they got a little mad that I wasn't wearing any coverage. They were worried I was wearing street clothes because they're trying to return to pre-earthquake conditions. So I walked in, and there was Dr. Mike. He had a headlamp on, like a camping headlamp. And there was a ton of nurses, and they had 2 translators, which was really awesome. And the woman had just started. She had started her contractions. I guess her water broke the night before. So I walked in just in time to help them kind of like hold her up so that she could actually push a little better. And then I saw the baby come out, which was really awesome. And it was a tiny little girl. There was all this blood and like white stuff that came out. There's a lot of crap that came out. It was really, really gross. I have a picture of placenta. So then they wrapped up the baby, and the mom wasn't quite ready to hold her. They had to give her some painkillers. So then they had to pull the placenta out. She had to, like, in essence, kind of give birth to it again. And they had to, like, hold her legs down during that. But during the birthing process and during the placenta, she had a tear happen. So the doctor had to sew her back up, and she got really nervous, and they had to have translators explain to her that they weren't doing anything special. They were just closing it up since there was a lot of bleeding. So they closed her back up, which sounded really painful because she kept screaming and crying. And then after they were done closing her up, and there was a lot of blood, and there was like blood falling off the table. I might have stepped in some of it. I got to help her sit up, and I had the translator translate, and then we got her to hold the baby and feed the baby, which she hadn't done. So it was awesome. The baby was this big, and I held her, and she had really tiny little fingers and tiny little feet, and she was really hungry, and she kept screaming. That's all I got. Do you want to know more? It was intense. I'm ready to be a nurse.